Club members, Youth Librarian Eileen here for another week of this Creative Writing Club. How's everybody doing this week? Did you all survive writing your short stories last week about the gingerbread house neighborhood? Well, I hope you had fun. So today we are going to just review pretty quickly what we did last week. We'll move right into our warm-up activity. And we're keeping it simple this week since it's just a holiday week and everybody is kind of busy during these times of the year. So we're just going to have one simple activity for you to complete at home, and I hope you guys enjoy. So last week I challenged everybody to 5 whole minutes of our free writing activity to get us warmed up. And today we're going to be going another minute longer. And then we had talked about getting into the holiday spirit last week because the December holidays, there's actually a number of holidays in December. One of the most popular ones is Christmas, and then there's also Kwanzaa and Hanukkah. So all sorts of families celebrate all sorts of holidays. So no matter what your family celebrates, you can participate in our activity for today, keeping in mind those holidays that your family celebrates. And then what I had given you guys to do last week was you were writing a short story based on a prompt that I gave you. And you had the option to either use your story cubes or challenge yourself to come up with items for your story yourself. So the prompt last week was, you and an adventurous pair of friends decide to travel to a neighborhood made entirely of gingerbread houses. Gingerbread Way. Before long, a house at the end of the first street catches your attention and you must investigate further. Ooh. And that's what I left you with. So that was the whole prompt. And what I did is I had challenged you to not only write a short story based on that prompt, but to also draw a picture of the house that you and your friends saw. So you could have drawn the house first and then written the story, or maybe you decided to write the story first and then draw the house. So either way, I hope you guys enjoyed that activity. And for today's activities, you're only going to need your composition notebook and then either your pencil or your pen. And again, I'm a pen person, so I'm going to use my pen today. Okay, we are going to jump right into our warm-up activity for today. And our warm-up activity is going to continue to be some free writing. And again, that is a form of personal writing where we are remembering and sharing things. And our activity for today is, after we get done with our warm-up, is also actually going to be a form of personal writing rather than creative writing. So go ahead and try some free writing today for a whole 6 minutes. And I will go ahead and play that music for you after I get done talking for 6 whole minutes for you to use as a timer. So go ahead and get that notebook and your writing utensil out and go ahead and try some free writing to get warmed up for today. All right, how did that 6 minutes go for you all? I hope, again, that things are getting a little bit easier for you the more that you practice and the more that you write. Writing is a skill, and with all sorts of skills, the more that you do it, the better that you get, and the more comfortable you become, the more confident you become in yourself. So just don't be too hard on yourself when you're doing your free writing. It's just supposed to be, again, one of those things where you're clearing your mind and writing down anything and everything that's on your mind at the time. So, as I had mentioned earlier, we are going to continue with our holiday spirit for this week. And instead of using our story cubes and doing some creative writing where we're coming up with our own stories, which creative writing, again, that's a form of writing, one of the 6 forms that we've talked about. With creative writing, you're inventing things and you're imitating real life scenarios, but you're making things up. With this activity for today, I want you to channel personal writing. So we are remembering and we're sharing things. And for this week, I would love for all of you to write about a holiday tradition that you and your family has. Now, this could be a holiday tradition around one of the major holidays this month, so Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. You could decide to write about New Year's. Maybe your family does something special for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. There's all sorts of things that families do together, and you might not even realize that your family has traditions. There were things that for a long time I didn't realize, that I didn't really put much thought into. Oh, my family does this every year. And this is really special to our family. And again, it could be something like you eat a special meal together with certain people in your family. And this year, we all know that this year's holidays are going to look a little bit different than other years. So just keep in mind that maybe this year you're not going to be able to do the traditions the way that you've always been used to. But hopefully next year in 2021, we can all get together with our families again and safely celebrate all of the holidays. So just channel whatever tradition that you and your family might have. And again, that could be something food related, something to do with presents or gift exchanges, or maybe your family is all about spending quality time together and there's activities that you do. I know some families get together and play board games all day or put puzzles together. One of my family's traditions is we always watch one of the same Christmas movies on Christmas Eve. My family loves A Christmas Story, such a traditional holiday movie for us. So yeah, that's one of the small things that my family does each and every year. And again, I hope that you and your family, whether you have traditions that maybe you've done for years or you start something new this year. And just as I do each week, I'm going to encourage each and every one of you to, if you're comfortable, share your holiday tradition stories with me. You can send me an email. You, again, could take a picture of the page in your composition notebook if you don't want to type your story. But I would love to hear some of the holiday traditions that you and your family do together during the holiday season. All right, all you Write On Club members, I hope you have a wonderful holiday season this year, and I will see you all next week for more during our last week, because we've already gotten to week 5 here today, and next week will be the last week for this session. So again, happy holidays, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.